Audemars Piguet, often shortened to AP, was founded in 1875 in the Untold, copyrighted de Jules, a remote part of Switzerland that's been home to generations of master watchmakers. It was founded by Jules Louis Audemars and Edward Auguste Piguet, two childhood friends who combined their respective talents in complications and regulation. Unlike many brands that started off manufacturing for others, Audemars Piguet has always produced watches under its own name, a point of pride that continues to define its independent spirit. What really sets Audemars Piguet apart isn't just its age or its location, it's the brand's deep commitment to craftsmanship and mechanical excellence. From the very beginning, the company focused on creating complicated watches. We're talking about minute repeaters, perpetual calendars, and chronographs, even in the 19th century. These weren't mass-produced items, they were bespoke masterpieces, built by hand, for individuals who could truly appreciate the art and science behind them. But despite this long tradition of excellence, Audemars Piguet might not have become a household name in the world of luxury watches if it hadn't taken one bold step in the early 1970s, a decision that would forever change the industry. In 1972, the company released the Royal Oak, a watch that broke every rule at the time. Steel case, exposed screws, a design inspired by a diving helm, and the price more than many gold watches of the day. It was a huge risk, but that's what Audemars Piguet is all about, pushing boundaries, challenging conventions, and betting on innovation. The Royal Oak, designed by the legendary Gerald Genta, became an icon almost overnight. Its octagonal bezel, integrated bracelet, and tapisserie dial gave it a futuristic yet timeless feel. It was sporty, yet luxurious, tough, but refined. This wasn't just a watch, it was a revolution. It essentially created the category of the luxury sports watch, paving the way for other brands to follow. Over the decades, the Royal Oak has become more than just a watch model, it's become a symbol. A statement of taste, status, and individuality. From celebrities and athletes to royalty and collectors, the Royal Oak is instantly recognizable, and endlessly admired. And while the basic shape and design have remained consistent, AP has continued to innovate within the linear, introducing complications like tourbillons, chronographs, skeletonized movements, and perpetual calendars, all while preserving the design language that made the Royal Oak so iconic in the first place. But Audemars Piguet didn't stop there. In 1993, they introduced the Royal Oak Offshore, a more aggressive, bolder, and larger version of the original. Initially controversial, the Offshore eventually found its audience and has become a favorite among collectors who want something more muscular and modern. The Offshore opened up a new chapter in AP's design philosophy, embracing bigger cases, exotic materials, and a more adventurous spirit. And while some purists prefer the original Royal Oak, there's no denying that the Offshore helped cement AP's place in the world of high-end, contemporary watchmaking. One of the reasons AP has managed to stay ahead of the curve is its commitment to independence. Unlike many of its competitors, Audemars Piguet remains family-owned, with strong ties to its founding roots. This gives the brand the freedom to take creative risks, invest in new techniques, and preserve its traditional methods without pressure from outside shareholders. You see this in everything they do, from the precision of their in-house calibers to the meticulous hand finishing of each component. A single AP watch might take hundreds of hours to complete, with artisans using tools and techniques passed down through generations. Even in a digital age, where many brands lean into automation and mass production, AP has stayed true to its roots. They still rely heavily on hand craftsmanship. That's not just marketing, it's part of the brand's DNA. Whether it's beveling the bridges of a movement, applying the fine grain of the tapisserie dial, or polishing the case edges by hand, every step is executed with an obsessive attention to detail. And it's not just the watch's themes also, it's the experience of owning an Audemars Piguet. The brand has reimagined what a luxury boutique should be. Their AP houses around the world aren't typical watch stores. They're designed to feel like private residences, with a focus on hospitality, intimacy, and storytelling. You're not just buying a watch, you're entering a world. A world shaped by heritage, creativity, and audacity. In recent years, AP has also taken bold steps to reshape the industry landscape. For example, in 2019, they launched a new collection called Code 11.59, a fresh and highly technical design that was aimed at diversifying their lineup beyond the royal oak. It featured complex case architecture, curved crystals, and entirely new in-house movements. While the collection initially received mixed reviews, it represented exactly what AP is about: taking risks, evolving, and never standing still. Audemars Piguet is also committed to the future, not just in terms of design, but in sustainability and education. They've established the Audemars Piguet Foundation, which focuses on environmental conservation, particularly in forest ecosystems. Through this initiative, the brand supports global projects aimed at protecting biodiversity, educating young people, and promoting sustainable development. It's a powerful reminder that luxury doesn't have to come at the cost of responsibility. When we talk about the value of an Audemars Piguet watch, it goes beyond just the materials or the movement. It's about history, identity, and emotion. These are timepieces that speak to people not just about their taste, but about their character. Wearing an AP means you appreciate the art of watchmaking, but you also value originality, courage, and innovation. It's for those who lead, not follow. Collectors around the world continue to chase limited editions, discontinued models, and vintage pieces. The secondary market for AP watches, especially royal oaks, has exploded in recent years. Demand far outpaces supply, and exclusivity has only added to the mystique. But at its heart, Audemars Piguet isn't just about hype or scarcity, it's about creating something meaningful and enduring. It's worth mentioning that AP has also embraced contemporary culture in a way that many traditional brands shy away from. They've collaborated with artists like Jay-Z, released music-themed editions, and even entered the world of contemporary art through installations and sponsorships. These aren't gimmicks, they're genuine expressions of the brand's belief that creativity is universal, and that horology can coexist with pop culture, street art, and music. At the same time, they never lose sight of their core values: innovation, craftsmanship, independence, and legacy. These aren't just words on a mission statement. They're reflected in every screw, every gear, and every brushed finish of an Audemars Piguet timepiece. And while the industry continues to evolve, AP stands firm in its identity, not chasing trends, but setting them. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into the world of luxury watches, Audemars Piguet is a name you can't ignore. It's a brand that represents the perfect balance of tradition and modernity, artistry and innovation. It's not just about telling the time, it's about telling a story. A story that began in 1875, and is still being written today, one extraordinary watch at a time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Audemars Piguet, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below about your favorite AP modeler or the one that's still on your wish list. See you in the next video.